problems make you responsible by default. At least responsible thinking. But because there is nothing that troubles you, you know, you don't even think you need help at all. You are just there. And only you, series 1, series 2, series 3, series 4, series 5. For 1 week. And you are even angry. Why did the thing stop at this series? They can go higher. You even have revelation on how they can add this part. You are not part of the shareholders. A guy was fighting with his friend. Why? Because Ronaldo and Messi, who is the best? We need to be serious with our lives. Remember the Lord thy God in the days of thy youth. Because what I'm telling you now are what affect the youth of this society. None of us found God while we are old. We find him when we are young. Because a time came in our youthful age that we realized that what we are doing was a lie. Every time, as we go and smoke and drink and come back tired, sometimes we vomit on the road. We come and lie down. Your parent, we still have faith and believe. I'll never forget one time mom looked at me and said, Kai, the life you are living now, you have younger ones, they are looking at you. Is that how you want them to live? I went back for days, I'm thinking about it. So I look at my life. Is my life a good example? You have not sat down to ask yourself, if God should multiply your own kind, will this earth be better? Are you a good example for God to multiply? Forget God use me. God don't need to use you. You like this now. If God should just multiply you plenty, let all of us look like you here. If they should play our life now, play it. Are we good examples? And when I now realize that I am my own problem, and I say, God, help me. Because every day if I don't smoke, I don't feel okay. If I don't drink, I don't feel okay. I must go and sit among the camp of my non-future ambitious friends. You know, we are so poor, but we are too rich to. No matter how poor a drunkard, a smoker is, he will still have money to steal. Just go there. There is somebody willing to waste his 10,000 on you. A man that may never help you in life, tell him you want to go to party, he will help you. And some of you are so addicted with sex and all of these things, and you feel your life without it, you are dead. You are earning 500,000, even 10,000 to give in the house of God is a problem. But you can give ladies 50,000, 70,000, 80,000. And one day, when the evil day come, you are now saying, God, which God? The God you do not remember. Remember the Lord now. You tell a man, I need school fees. It's just 50,000 to pay. He say, you know what to do now. You know what to do. If you are willing to sleep with him, he can give you 1 million. That is a big father now. This one not big brother, this one is big father. Big father Africa. Our father's not supposed to be responsible. But this big father now is a stupid father. How many fathers have made a caricature and abuse of the privileges? How many ladies can we attach to you that will not become lesbians? I thought it was a dangerous thing within men. I saw that every woman, when you attach women together, you are in trouble. If they are not fighting each other, they are gossiping each other, or they became lesbians. Because when you begin to do this spiritual thing, you open your soul. If you are not careful and be led by the Holy Ghost, you are gone. Because the more you advance in God, the more emotional you become. The devil knows how to master those intelligence and compromise it. So you need his help. You need Ebenezer. Oh, Galatians church. The only church that began in the spirit. Every church began from carnality to spirituality. This one began from spirituality. And the danger was that they returned back to carnality. They would have wished they began from carnality. How comes you began in the spirit and you end in the flesh, and you are made perfect in the flesh? People that walk in the spirit and they could not do signs and wonders in the spirit now went to the flesh and they were perfected in the flesh. May that never be your testimony. How did they access Ebenezer and they walk in the spirit, and now they lost it and they were perfected in the flesh? What happened to your hunger, your passion, your zeal for God? How comes you that used to spend times with God, now you only jokes, romance novels, movie series, that you are keeping up to all the series, as though you are part of the shareholders. Every leak, every change. They change somebody from Tottenham, from Manchester, he moved from Chelsea, every club, you are aware of everything, you read every news. You don't know what is transmitting in the spirit. What level of intelligence do you have on the earth? Do you know that a man without spiritual intelligence is illiterate? No matter what you know, without the knowledge of God, you are illiterate. Knowledge begins with God, not science. Science is discovery. True knowledge is God. He is the truth. Because every knowledge leads to death. It's only the truth of life that brings life. The path of Ebenezer. Remember the Lord thy God, because an evil day come. When that evil day come, when you call upon him, the Lord will appear. But when you don't remember him, even when you call upon him in that day, he will look as though he's far from you. Just like that. One day I was on my own. That was when the Lord appeared to me. Why? Because there was a woman that was praying and fasting that God changed her son. Everybody look upon me and says the black sheep of the family. I realized after a while that the black sheep of the family is actually the only sheep. That person in the family that is giving you trouble is actually the one the call of God is upon. That's why the devil is fighting him the most. I'm telling you, every stubborn person has a calling of an apostle. Every wayward lady sleeping around, messing around, has a calling of an healing evangelist. But the devil will always change the ordination. That talkative is an evangelist. Talkative. That gossiper